In a verdict that will echo through South Korea's political history, the Seoul Central District Court sentenced former President Yoon Yeol to life in prison after finding him guilty of masterminding an insurrection tied to his dramatic December 2024 bid to impose martial law. Prosecutors had even sought the death penalty, a sign of just how explosive and consequential the charges were, in a case that gripped a deeply divided nation and tested the strength of its democracy. On that fateful day in December 2024, South Korean democracy was pushed to the edge in just 6 hours. Political uncertainty spiraled, institutions were put under strain, and a constitutional crisis unfolded, one that would ultimately seal the dramatic fall of a sitting president. In a stunning development for a nation long seen as a beacon of political stability in the region, armed troops were deployed to parliament. But democracy survived that day, as Korean lawmakers refused to back down in the face of Yoon's aggressive martial law ambush. The judges later ruled the action was an attempt to undermine the constitutional order. The court found that Yoon conspired with then Defense Minister Kim Jong-hyun. Yet the declaration collapsed almost as quickly as it began. Within hours, lawmakers forced a vote to block the order. Citizens gathered peacefully in the streets. Institutions held firm. Despite very nearly being brought to the brink, South Korea's democracy showed its strength. And now, several months later, a man once at the pinnacle of the nation's politics faces the consequences of his actions: a life sentence in prison. Of course, Yoon has every intention of appealing this decision, and it is far from likely that this is the last the public will hear of the former South Korean president.